So, there we go. Okay, so we're at 8:25. We've been going for an hour and a half. I would like to make a motion that we limit public comment to items that were on the agenda this evening, and we'll take public comment for 10 minutes.
Not acceptable.
I'm sorry?
Not acceptable, we the people. That is not acceptable. We are here to give comment on relevant things to this village.
So
if you're going to limit this, you have shut our Facebooks down. You have limited the public.
Motion to adjourn. Second. All in favor?
Coward. Look at the coward.
What?
Congratulations, by the way, on your re-election. Congratulations, congratulations, Gal, on your re-election.
You all right, bro?
You don't know the facts. These clowns are following you because they have no brain either. Grow up.
You heard what I said? If he touched me, I'm gonna knock him the fuck out. That's it, bro. Walk away where? Nah, what about he walk away? I ain't walking nowhere. Just make sure he don't touch me. That's it. And if you feel like touching me, pull up. Nigga, who the fuck is you, man? Who are you, man? Who are you? Who are you, bro? Who are you? Who are you, G? Boom! Boom! Bam! Bam! Boom! Boom! Bam! Bam!
This is your time, right? You get there? Small town.
Yo, I hope you're not driving, bro.
What?
I hope you're not driving, bro.
Why don't you phone?
No, I wouldn't do that, man. I hope you have a designated driver.
I do. I always do. I'm very
You do?
responsible.
Designated driver.
I do. I always do. I'm very responsible.
You
Let the bootlicker
for him, Slicer?
Hey, sir, don't be a bootlicker and don't drink and drive.
Never. I would not do that.
How about the bootlicking part? You lick boots?
You hit. I got it on video, buddy. You hit me in the chest.
Yelling, and I came out to
walking.
You
hit
step back and you didn't. Yelling, and I came out to investigate. You hit step back and you didn't.
Yo!
Dealing with this.
Yo! Don't touch him! Yo, don't fucking touch him! Hey, yo, middle back,
PTSD, dirty.
Hey, yo, listen up, man. Y'all need to stop fucking playing with us, you heard? Play no fucking game, and y'all call me service. Alright? Everybody pay taxes for y'all niggas, so treat us like a fucking human being. We your boss. You got the game for your niggas. You hear me? We are your boss. Every time you see us, treat us like gods. You stupid mother.
That's what I'm talking about, gang.
I'm playing with me, yo.
I see me, my friend.
Y'all think, bro. Fuck out of here.
The prosecution dirty, the lawyers is corrupt. Police getting away with it, then Eli interrupts. So why you think I'm getting loud with it? I grew up getting locked up, and I'm not gonna ride with it.
The people's guys here. Subscribe to his service.
We gotta get them subscriptions up.
Get them subscriptions.
Get them vibes up.
I've been to jail 50 times, and 50 times I done do shit. Out of those 50 times, they gave me 50 deals of bullshit. And after all this happened, yeah, you see me, I'm fine. I had to start from zero more than 50 times.
Let me see that shit, man.
I'm from LA, fool. I'm from LA. Search that shit. Ah, no
right
shit.
Right there. The first one. Subscribe to my shit.
Subscribe, though. Subscribe.
We got you.
Let me see. Subscribe right there. Subscribe to my shit.
Already done. Oh.
I don't fuck with dirty cops, you heard?
We got Leroy Truth Investigations in the house. What's going on, my guy?
Right, Eli, great to see you. And I was able to step out of a meeting that went on quite a while with that other guy. And I wanted to share, well, first of all, thanks for all your hard work that you do. And also everyone here, you know, the big people, we know, San Joaquin, Direct D, and every person. I don't care if you have 1 subscriber or you have 1 million subscribers, you know, you're doing the work.
They all count.
Absolutely. And it all starts, you know, with just doing it. And what I wanted to share briefly, I only have a few minutes, is I've been working on this Village of Cold Spring, New York story for 8 months. And what I found out, and I'll give a very short version for how I came to this story, is I've been going to the Village of Cold Spring, New York, which is about 45 minutes north of New York City. I've been going there for over 20 years. And about 8 months ago, I was double parked near the Hudson River for a couple of minutes. And I was about to leave in about a minute or so. And suddenly a police officer pulls alongside my car on this lonely one-way road. It's 4 lanes. I'm not blocking any traffic. He pulls alongside my car, and I didn't know this cop from Adam. And he's screaming at me through the window. And I think it was March. It was freaking cold, but I lowered my window down, and he's screaming at me. And I didn't know this guy from Adam. And he's saying, are you a freaking idiot? Are you a freaking idiot? How are you parking like that? I mean, just venom.
Okay.
He smelled, tasted, acted like NYPD arrogance in this little freaking village of less than 2,000 people. And so I don't take that shit, as I know you don't either. And I gave it right back to him. Well, he didn't like that. And so he could have simply said on first contact, if he was an actual non-sociopathic, non-psychopathic human being, hello, sir, to let you know you're technically double parked. And even though it's a lonely one-way road, you're not bothering anybody. Can you move to a parking place ahead a little bit?
Gotcha.
And I would have said, yeah, that's, I wouldn't have given any shit. Yeah, I'll move ahead. Would have been done. No one would know the name of the Village of Cold Spring, New York. But instead, did he give me a ticket for being double parked, which he absolutely could have done. And if he did that, I would have taken it. I would have pled guilty. I wouldn't have gone to court. But he didn't do that. He hated that I didn't kiss his freaking blue butthole, to put it bluntly. And he gave me a retaliatory ticket for improper use of a cell device, which is a moving violation, 5 points on a license, and $300 fine minimum. And my engine was off on my car, and I'm parked. Complete retaliatory ticket, deprivation of rights under cover of law. So some people have asked me, well, did I record it? I had just gotten a Samsung. I've been an iPhone guy for years. I got a Samsung phone. As soon as he pulled aside me, I opened the recorder up on my Samsung, and I freaking didn't press record. I'm holding it up the whole time, and he's going off, and I'm thinking, I got a 1 million view video here that's going to expose this piece of shit.
It has happened to me a lot of times. Well, go ahead, keep on.
And so he thought it was recorded, and he's still acting like, incredibly sociopathic, because of course it doesn't matter. Video doesn't make cops.
Did they have body cams or no?
No. And what happened is, as Freeman, a number of people have covered the story, lackluster Freeman, here's the deal. And when Freeman covered the story, he said, oh, Kenneth Baker was ex-NYPD. And if anyone wants to put it up on the chat here, his 50-a.org. He's badge number 5651, ex-NYPD. 22 years, he's never been held accountable, no body cams, no dash cams. He retired in January 2019. March 2019, there was a policy that all the body cams would be coming out for all cops. So he retires 2 months before that, 2 or 3 months before that, goes to a little village that has no body cams or dash cams. And as James Freeman had said, if this guy, just looking at the court settlements, over $300,000 of extreme police brutality settlements he has. And you just look at those.
Lawsuits against him.
Oh, what's that, Eli?
Lawsuits against the city.
Oh, yeah, lawsuits against the city. Over $300,000, at least 8 known settlements. And, of course, what you see on the books is a fraction of what actually happened. And just from those, he shouldn't be walking around a free man. He should be in prison for freaking life, for illegally barging into places and for dragging women by their hair in the middle of the night and families out of their bed and abusing them and harassing, assaulting them in their living rooms, driving people around for 4 or 5 hours in a police van, going to breakfast and throwing people up against cars. And the list goes on. And so he should be in prison. But anyway, my instincts, which it doesn't take much to identify an NYPD cop, turned out to be right on, because when I started doing research, I found out this guy is not only is he an extremely brutal police officer, that when he was being interviewed in the village of Cold Spring back in 2019, people knew about his past, and he was known as a bully in the NYPD. And Eli, to be known as a bully in the NYPD, what does that mean?
Wow.
I mean, because they're all freaking bullies and sociopaths. So this guy was next level. He was an OG bully. And it was known while he was being interviewed back in 2019, and he was interviewed under a previous mayor, not this piece of crap, Mayor Kathleen Foley now, who refuses to fire him. But he gets interviewed. He gets recommended by this guy called Larry Burke, who was the officer in charge. And I think they were buddies in the Bronx, Bronx precinct. And he gets hired, regardless of this extreme brutality. And
after he retired?
Yeah, after he retired, like immediately. Like he already had a plan. He retires January 2019, gets hired.
What was the reason for the retirement?
Doesn't say. He did retire a detective class 3, not 1. So that does say something about someone 22 years. They usually don't retire class 3. And however, he's been there for 4 years now, and he has been terrorizing and harassing the village residents, the village business owners, and the visitors. And it's a weird situation because I've spoken with scores of people. And everyone, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to Leroy Truth Investigations.
Yeah, so you can understand better the story, my people.
Yeah, I got at least 6 videos about this. It'll give you the full context of this. And I have talked to scores of people, including some I interviewed on camera at a community day a couple of months ago. And they are terrified of retaliation if they complain about him. And there's been 4 complaints that I found so far, actually 5. Only 2 that the village of Cold Spring will acknowledge, and through a FOIL request that I did. The other 3 they're saying doesn't exist. Well, I have them. And they are egregious stuff, pulling guns on people, and the list goes on and on. And so my mission, Eli, is to hold this cop, this brutal sociopath, accountable for the first time in his 26-year career. And the village residents, some of them have complained it was buried, and someone told Officer Kenneth Baker, and he retaliated against them in various ways. Harassment tickets, whatever it may be, from what I've been told. And they're terrified. They won't come forward because everyone knows everyone in this little village, less than 2,000 people, probably only about 500 adults. And this mayor is the most despicable human being that you've ever seen. And good guy activism the other day.
Correct me. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Correct me if I'm wrong, because let me confess to you. I've been watching your work.
Okay.
And congratulations for putting in the hard work and exposing the tyranny.
Thank you.
And the mayor kicked you out of the meeting the other day, right?
Yep. And the first time I went to speak there, I had talked with her once, and I had told her about what happened, how I got a retaliatory ticket, deprivation of rights under color of law, right there, big problem legally. And I told him about the investigation, told the mayor about the investigation that I had done, and gave her the facts. And this is what she said. Whoa, Leroy, I take this very seriously, and I'm going to conduct a thorough internal investigation. Oh, by the way, Leroy, I am not just the mayor, I'm also the chief of police. I said, what? I said, you cannot do an internal investigation. I demand an external investigation. I want to know who's doing that. And that's the last she would talk to me. Her and the board of trustees I contacted 3 additional times via email. They would not acknowledge or get back to me. So I finally went to a village board meeting. And when I went there to speak, she immediately demanded I have to give my name and address for the record. Well, I'm not going to do that. So that became the first conflict. And she's demanding.
And she was looking at the clock every second too.
Right. And I'm not giving my freaking 4th Amendment right up to speak in a public session. And she was condescending, rude, didn't pay attention at all. And she kept looking at the clock. And then some guy comes in front of my camera, and I remove that. And then at the end, she doxes me and says, his name is ... And he has a channel called Leroy Justice. Get my freaking name right, at least, for my channel. And He's a YouTube activist, and he does this for clicks and views. And I corrected her misrepresentation. I said, excuse me, this is about justice and accountability. Then she says, you may leave now. You may leave now. And then an officer goes hands-on, and so I got lawsuits of the yin yang with this, goes hands-on, and I'm removed from the courtroom. And what did I do? I spoke the truth. She didn't acknowledge a word I said or the Board of Trustees. She didn't deny a word I said. She completely ignored it. Then, Eli, I found this. And I'm gonna get to my last piece here that I got to run.
Go ahead, no, take your time.
Then I found this. There's the deputy mayor of the village named Tweeps Phillips Woods. Crazy name. Tweeps Phillips Woods. I have a number of insiders in the village of Cold Spring who are contacting me directly, but they're terrified of coming on the record. And they won't speak at these meetings. I'm the only one speaking for this whole town. And this insider tells me that Tweeps Phillips Woods' husband is active NYPD, and that he was found guilty by internal affairs, which it's hard to do, of course, for them to find themselves guilty. And he's also on 50-8.org. I think his name was Richard Woods. And he was found guilty of driving while intoxicated by internal affairs, guilty of driving while intoxicated with a firearm, and 2 other charges. I think he was suspended for 22 months and then brought back with open arms. Hey, welcome back. You're rehabilitated now.
What?
And so there's a big conflict with the deputy mayor because her husband isn't NYPD, and they're all friends. They're mostly likely all friends. So the corruption in this little village, every time I do more investigation, Eli, and ladies and gentlemen here, I find more shit. And I'm exposing this. I'm committed to this. And the mayor has dug her heels in. She's refusing to acknowledge that they have not only a known brutal sociopath, Officer Kenneth Baker, as a police officer getting paid by taxpayer dollars, but he is a known insurance liability, having already cost the New York City taxpayers over $300,000. And he's a time bomb. And he's going to he's going to bankrupt the village. And I've got so many complaints that people have been sending me. And so lastly, ladies and gentlemen, I've been going to these village board meetings, and I had spoken with Long Island Audit, Sean, a couple of weeks ago. And we speak pretty regularly. And I had asked him if he would come also to the village board meeting and also speak. And he did. So I spoke last week, he did, and another gentleman named Scalzo Photo. And initially, when he got there, they wouldn't let him bring his tripod. And why wouldn't they let him bring his tripod in? Because when I went for my trial over my parking or my traffic ticket, is I had called a local newspaper because I said, you have to do an investigation and cover Kenneth Baker. And they appear to be in collusion with the mayor, and they won't cover it. Instead, they said, well, we'll cover your trial. I said, it's a freaking traffic ticket. You're going to cover my trial? And
what?
He said, yeah, that we're not going to cover that Kenneth Baker story. I mean, that is, huge collusion they're doing there. And what happens is the mayor and the judge and all the cops and the paper are pissed off because Lackluster has covered my story. James Freeman, here's the deal. And accountability for all. And again, a number of channels. And hopefully Sam Joaquin, you'll cover it as well, and Direct D. And they hate it because the public pressure is huge. And the mayor immediately blocked all comments from all Facebook pages, and they delete Google reviews. But there's one single place people can redress the government, which is the Village of Cold Spring Chamber of Commerce Facebook page. And they, to their great support, have not deleted a single comment from what I've seen. They're not even, they're not an official government page. They're the Chamber of Commerce. But that's the only place people can redress the government. So I was supposed to go to my trial. The judge sends me this letter, demands I come 1 hour before the public court opens. It's a setup. And so I go there, but I'm arrested. So I go to the village court, tiny little place. And there's 4 cops waiting for me. And I come in there. And I'm not recording, even though it's a multi-purpose building. I'm not recording initially.
Where are they waiting for you? At the door?
Yeah, they're waiting for me in the lobby.
Okay.
And so as soon as I go in, my plan was I had to park my car quite a ways away, and I brought my tripod in with me. Not to record in the court, which is bullshit because we should be able to record in the court.
Exactly. But yeah, but they still hiding behind that bull policy.
So that's not what I was attempting to do. I was simply attempting to bring my personal effect, a small 8-ounce carbon fiber tripod that would house my iPhone, so that after my trial, I would go outside of the court, use the court outside as a backdrop for an update video, for a live stream. However, as soon as I go there, there was another cop, major. He almost killed, him and his partner almost killed the guy as NYPD named Officer Robert Barclay. And so he sees me. They just want to mess with me. And, oh, you can't bring that in. That's a weapon. It's not a weapon. It's my tripod. Then the other 3 cops, there were 4 cops waiting for me. They pile on him. And I have all this on video here. So you can see this video, everybody. And they are, telling me, you can't bring this in. They're, yelling at me. One guy says, you are, what is it? Like a classic case of mental illness. I mean, it's just major transference and projection going on here. And at one point they called me a coward. What, go ahead.
No, I said, yeah, as usual.
Yeah, as usual. And at one point one of the cops called me a coward. I said, excuse me, you're calling me a coward? I'm a man standing up to 4 guys with guns, and you're calling me a coward? And while there's another cop video recording me. And so eventually I get in the court. And so from that point on, now Sean comes with his tripod last week. They have this big police officer. They've never had a police officer at a village board meeting before. That's all because of all the heat they've gotten. They have millions of views now.
They've been exposed to the public.
Right. They've been exposed. So I had forgotten my tripod. I had taken my motorcycle there and I had forgotten it. And so they wouldn't let Sean bring his tripod in. And eventually he moves on and we all spoke. The mayor, seething, talks to him like he's 2 years old. And immediately upon me finishing speaking and saying, fire this guy. Like, why are you protecting this known brutal cop? Immediately adjourns the meeting, won't talk to me. And so it's so egregiously wrong what she's doing. So tonight is the next village board meeting, which I'm speaking at. Good Guy Activism is speaking at. And also some other people are coming up from the city to speak. And if anyone, I don't know if you're available to come speak today.
What time?
It's 7 o'clock, quick train ride from the city. And I
might be there. I might be there.
You would add a great amount of energy and effective fireworks to the situation.
Better yet, you can count on me.
The slowness through the tunnel, in which I thought was sort of hilarious in that when we were walking back, there was like a 3 or 4 year old kid who was in front of us, and we all just had to go at his speed, and and it was fine. I to me it's part of why I'm in the village. So, but again, it's if you got 1,000 hikers, this is you want to have a little kid lane, I guess. I don't know. I know I'm rambling at this point, but I just am deeply wondering why this is being run through the fjord.
I'm gonna ask the question a little differently, just to see if we can tease this out a little bit. Was there any discussion, either among Orca representatives or Fjord Trail representatives, about the fact that these are village streets we're talking about?
Sure.
And how?
Like I said, to me, it struck me as more of just a hypothetical exercise. If this would work, this would alleviate or the problem, of not Upper Main Street, but as you're coming towards the depot, is all of a sudden you have a very wide sidewalk that becomes half the width, so that's going to cause congestion.
Being received from the HHFT folks with the understanding
that
there are streets that we need to.
Oh, I can't get inside her head, but it certainly didn't strike.
So people could walk on it, it could spill off of the sidewalk onto it. And there was conversation about the slowness through the tunnel, in which I thought was sort of hilarious in that when we were walking back, there was like a 3 or 4 year old kid who was in front of us, and we all just had to go at his speed, and and it was fine. I to me it's part of why I'm in the village. So, but again, it's if you got 1,000 hikers, this is you want to have a little kid lane, I guess. I don't know. I know I'm rambling at this point, but I just am deeply wondering why this is being run through the fjord.
I'm gonna ask the question a little differently, just to see if we can tease this out a little bit. Was there any discussion either among Orca representatives or Fjord Trail representatives about the fact that these are village streets we're talking about?
Sure.
And how?
Like I said, to me, it struck me as more as like more just a hypothetical exercise. If this would work, this would alleviate or the problem, of not Upper Main Street, but as you're coming towards the depot, is all of a sudden you have a very wide sidewalk that becomes half the width, so that's going to cause congestion.
And was it received from? Is it being received from the HHFT folks with the understanding that there are streets that we need to?
Oh, I can't get inside our heads.
So there we go. Okay, so we're at 8:25. We've been going for an hour and a half. I would like to make a motion that we limit public comment to items that were on the agenda this evening, and we'll take public comment for 10 minutes.
Not acceptable.
I'm sorry?
Not acceptable, we the people. That is not acceptable. We are here to give comment on relevant things to this village.
So
if
if
you're
we're
going
going
to
to
limit
disrupt,
this,
if we're going
you
to adjourn.
have shut our Facebooks down. You have limited the public
Motion
from
to adjourn. Second. All in favor?
coward. Look at the coward.
What?
Coward Mayor Foley. Coward Catherine Patty. Coward Michael Starbuck.
Congratulations, by the way, on your re-election. Congratulations, Trustee Starbuck. Congratulations, Councilor Foley, on your re-election. Catherine Patty, thank you for your service.
You all right, bro? What's wrong with this guy, my please?
This is absolute tyranny. We the people have a right to speak and redress the government of this brutal police officer, Kenneth Baker, who you refuse to fire. This is the big coward right here. Mayor Kathleen Foley. Tyranny, coward against we the people. Pathetic. Absolutely unacceptable. Despicable behavior. And there's Freimark there, who stood in front of my camera. Hello, bootlicker. Hi. How are you? What do you say about Kenneth Baker? Why do you think they haven't fired off Kenneth Baker? Who's Kenneth Baker? He's a police officer here who has a brutal past, and he terrorizes and harasses the people of this village right now. And the mayor refuses to fire him.
Somebody hurt you.
You're shaking. Why are you shaking? Why are you nervous? Why are you so nervous, man?
Who hurt you?
Take a breath. You need a little Valium?
I'm okay.
You're nervous.
Drinking? We stepped outside the building at 8:30.
We want the mayor to come out. We want the mayor to listen to the people. We have a right to address, we the people, have a right to redress the grievances of the government and the fact that this mayor refuses to fire a terroristic, documented, brutal police officer, Kenneth Baker, who terrorizes this town, and they've lied, and I did a Freedom of Information request, and they have lied and said there are only 2 complaints, mine and another woman's, and I have one from Seth Gallagher, the past mayor, an egregious complaint. An egregious complaint against his daughter.
Get that off my face.
By Kenneth Baker.
Get that off my face.
Man, get the fuck out of my face, bro. What's wrong with you, man?
I saw that.
Why you gonna touch me like that? Why you had contact with me,
You
bro?
just assaulted that man.
Yeah.
And the cop is right there. Robert Barkley, who also is an ex-NYPD officer right there. Brutal ex-NYPD officer right there. He saw the assault right there, and he
just rubbed me, hit my stomach with his elbow. That's cool.
Hey, don't touch that guy. You went to touch the guy.
You heard what I just told you, sir?
You can come upstairs and file a complaint after the meeting.
After the meeting? Which means right now?
But I didn't see anything.
You didn't see anything?
No, I didn't see anything.
Let's play the video. Let's play the video.
By all means, have a happy Thanksgiving.
That's not a complaint. That was a crime. That guy just bumped into that man right in front of your face.
Gentlemen, the meeting is over. You need to leave the building.
No,
if I would have smacked him, you would have seen it, right?
I'm reporting the crime right now.
Leave the building. The meeting is over. We'll take your complaint after you leave the building.
No, it's not a complaint. It's a crime. I saw that.
So you're gonna take it outside the building?
We will take the complaint, but the building is being closed now. The public needs to.
So you're gonna take it outside the complaint?
Whatever you think that you want to make a complaint.
In the building, right?
You gotta give us a reasonable time to leave.
You too. Thank you very much.
It's crowded.
Yo, what's up with that guy, man? What's up with my man's, my peeps? What's up with my man? He just rubbing me with the elbow, you feel me? But I respect my man. He all skinny and shit. I don't want to break niggas' bones, bro. Where he at? You touch me again, bro. That'll be the last time you touch me, man. You hear me?
Get off my
Listen,
face,
I'm not
dude.
talking to you.
Get off my face.
If you touch me again, it'll be the last time you touch somebody. You heard?
Get off my face.
You heard what I said, right?
Yeah, everybody heard you.
You heard me clear?
Yeah, I heard you.
Loud and clear, right?
Loud and clear.
All right, what'd I say? What did I say?
Said, go away. Okay?
What did I say?
I'm not listening.
I thought you heard me loud and clear.
Doesn't matter.
All right.
Doesn't matter.
My hearing's not so good.
I will say this though.
You can say whatever you want, bro.
Great. I hope you get paid well for this. I mean,
what?
this
What?
is a waste of time.
Yo, watch your mouth, bro. Watch your mouth, all right?
You
hear him? You hear him calling me cocksucker? That's cool, right?
Does that bother you?
It doesn't bother me,
So
but I'm
then
just saying,
you're
is it cool?
pretending like it
Mike
bothers
Baker.
you.
What if I say it?
Mike Baker
Then you're
gave
allowed
me a
to say
ticket
it.
once.
Say it.
Mike Baker gave me a ticket
Because you
once.
say so?
I
don't need to say it, man.
Okay.
I got manners.
We're good.
I got manners.
Yes,
I
you
behave.
do. See, this is manners, like standing in front of people's faces like this. Have a good day, man.
Exposing the bootlickers, man.
Have a good day.
And be uneducated, all right?
That's all right.
Stop calling people cocksucker, man. All right? Stop calling people names, bro.
We're proud of our
Be
job.
professional. Behave, bro.
No
Behave, you hear me? Be professional. Behave, bro. Yeah, move him out. That's a fact. Move him out, bro. Move him out.
He's getting money for that. Just don't give him the
I
money.
will say this.
I know. It's great.
Are you drunk, brother? Is he drunk? Look at this guy.
He's a hard-working man.
He's drunk. I don't care how hard he works, bro.
Nobody's drunk here,
He's
bro.
coming over
Nobody's
here giving people
Nobody's
advice
drunk
and
here.
shit. bro.
Did you guys see the Jets game?
The Jets
Did you
suck.
see that fucking Jets
They
game?
just
I can't believe
suck
it.
ass, man.
I thought Zach Wilson was going to be able to make one drive.
You got to start
One play.
Simeon, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say fucking start.
You're looking nice today, you hear me?
Yeah.
I don't allow
You
people
ready
to
to go,
touch me.
Simeon?
Yeah, I don't allow people to
I
touch me.
love
You gonna come touch me again?
I will go
You
to,
seeing it, right? You seeing it, right?
I will go back
He
to Aaron
wasn't bad
Rodgers.
with the
Put him
Broncos,
out
man.
there.
Yeah, it
With
wasn't
the ball
bad.
Achilles.
He actually slung the ball, man.
What do you guys want to do? You want to go take a walk?
Yeah.
I think it's the best thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Take a walk.
Anyway, I will say this about Mike Baker. He gave me a ticket one time, parking ticket, for being in the crosswalk.
Literally going fishing.
But I will say I was in the crosswalk.
This guy's drunk too. Yo, so they
I
come
paid-
drunk to the meetings and shit?
I paid
That's how y'all do it?
$40, and then that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Y'all
stuff.
come drunk to the meetings and
Right in
shit?
there.
This is
I
great
have
stuff.
I was in the
We could download
crosswalk.
this and use this for ourselves.
So you jaywalked?
Download.
bootlickers.
Download. It's your
Ain't nothing but a bunch of bootlickers.
He also
Say it out loud.
he also came to the Cub Scout meeting once and was like nice to the kids. That was cool.
There ain't nothing but a bunch of bootlickers.
Say it out loud because they can hear you. They can hear you.
Hey,
Bunch of bootlickers. Get to stepping.
what's going on now? Or so? Yeah. I'll go down there. Yeah.
Yo, they all drunk too, bro. That's crazy, bro. This guy's really trying to get smacked today, my peeps. You heard?
I noticed he was all up in your face and everything. I noticed that.
Yeah, he keeps getting close. Look. He keeps getting close. Bro, if you touch me, I'm going to put you to sleep, bro. That's it. I'm not going to allow you
He
to touch me
waiting.
again, all right? That's it. I'm going to defend myself.
Why are you so angry?
Because I'm tight. He keeps moving towards me, bro.
Nobody's moving towards you.
You heard what I said? If he touched me, I'm going to knock him the fuck out. That's it, bro. Walk away where? Nah, what about he walk away? I ain't walking nowhere. Just make sure he don't touch me. That's it. And if you feel like touching me, pull up. Nigga, who the fuck is you, man? Who are you, man? Who are you? Who are you, bro? Who are you? Who are you, G? Yo.
Dealing with this.
Yo, don't touch him. Yo, don't fucking touch him. What are y'all doing?
You just assaulted
Step
me.
back.
I was walking out of the building and you hit me.
No, I
You
did
hit.
not.
I got
I
it
told
on
you not
video,
to-
buddy.
I said
You
step
hit me in the
back
chest.
Because I heard yelling and I came out
I
to
was
investigate.
walking.
And
You
I said
hit
step
me.
back and you didn't. Yelling and I came out
I
to
was
investigate.
walking. You
I said
hit
step
me.
back and you didn't. That's what I did because the yelling
You
was
hit me.
going
I
on.
was in the hall. Stop it. Stop it. You freaking liar.
Yo, if you touch me,
You're an absolute
yo,
coward.
I warned your broiler, all right? You're going to see him sleeping in the floor in a second, all right?
though. This is why you're here.
Nah, I'm here to fucking knock you out if you touch me, nigga.
Lawsuit incoming here, buddy.
I said step
Burke,
back.
lawsuit
I said
incoming,
step
big
back.
time. Get your hand out of my face.
I was taking.
Get your hand out of my face.
I was taking.
Get your hand out of my
taking
face.
police action,
Howard.
and you got in my way, and I told you to step back.
I was in the
That's what I
hallway
did.
on the way out when
That's
you went
what I
hands on.
That's what I
That's
did.
called use of force.
Yep.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
And
No,
my
sir.
lawyers will be
Listen,
contacting the
I'm
town.
doing an investigation. I tried to get out of the building. He tried to beat me out of the building. I told him to step back.
I was in
That's
front of
what
you,
I
buddy.
came back
Same way
for.
you're
What a
going.
liar.
That's what I came back for.
You just admitted he's going the same way you're going. You're pushing him.
No. As an investigation,
Right.
please. I'm making sure he's safe, so make sure he doesn't get in trouble. I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
That's
not lying.
You're constantly lying, Burke. You're a cop. Of course you're lying.
Step back. He came right into my
I've got it on video, buddy. So you can say whatever you want to him and any other people in the public. I've got it on video.
That's fine. I told you to step back, and you didn't.
I was going
I'm
out.
taking police
You are not in
action.
charge of me.
Taking
You have
police
no
action,
authority over
and I
me.
told you to step back.
You
and
have no
didn't.
authority over me. I was leaving the building and you hit me.
So I did not
You
hit
hit me in the chest. I got
Now
on
you're
video
lying.
here.
No, put my hand down. I said
Video
step
doesn't
back.
lie, buddy.
I said step back. So
Video doesn't
I said
lie.
step back. You're taking a
I
official
see you
police
keep lying.
action. You can tell me I'm lying all you want.
No, the camera doesn't lie. You do.
No, I don't
Police
lie.
do, but the camera
No,
doesn't lie.
I don't.
I put my video.
And then you kept on me when you said you were investigating here, and you kept on me and going hands on me here when you were supposed to. You claim you're doing an investigation. What bull? What a liar!
You're advancing behind me to my back.
I was in front of
No,
you,
you were not. Coming out of the
and,
building,
and
you were
you
not.
hit me as you were
Coming out of
going
the
by.
building, you were not. So I'm done with this. You want to make anything going on further?
The most corrupt town, ladies and gentlemen, in the United States of America, with not only the meanest mayor in America, Mayor Kathleen Foley, Larry Burke, the liar officer in charge, Officer Barkley, brutal ex-NYPD police officer, looking up on 50-8.org, Robert Barclay, Officer Kenneth Baker, badge number 5651, ex-NYPD, known police brutality police officer.
Who are you, G? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you, nigga? Who are you? Bro? Who are you, bro? Got the whole gang over here, man. Excuse me. Y'all blocking the sidewalk. Touch me again.
Out of my face.
Touch me again. Y'all be touching people, man. I'm gonna forgive him, my piece. I'm gonna give him a pass. They don't know how to behave. Well, this is a meeting with the mayor, my piece. That's how it goes down over here. We got drunkies. You hear me? We got people getting drunk and pulling up. And everybody that you see here, that's the whole city that was watching the meeting, my piece. They're people. Only their people. Look, boom, boom,
Toe jam.
boom,
Didn't you say that?
bam, bam,
Did you say that?
boom. Got me. Right-handed. Bam, boom, bam, bam, boom.
Man, you're like Perry Mason with that camera.
You heard?
You're on the court.
You're excited.
No.
Boom, boom, bam, bam, boom, boom, bam, bam. Say word.
What?
Say word.
Perry Mason just got you.
Yo, y'all drunk as hell, but you smell that alcohol? You guys are drunk as hell. How you gonna come over here, bro, to a meeting intoxicated, bro? What?
He wasn't at the meeting.
Who?
He just
The
walked
meeting
up
is over?
He wasn't even at the meeting.
Who?
He just walked up the street.
I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Why would you come to this meeting drunk, bro? Huh? You think you can make good decisions? Huh? For the town? We got a whole bunch of drunkies here, bro.
If you have a police
What's
officer,
running?
right?
Stripers running?
That has $300,000 in lawsuits, right? Has $300,000 in lawsuits, right? And this is your town, right? You live here, small town.
Yeah, I hope you're not driving, bro.
History.
What?
I hope you're not driving, bro.
Why don't you follow me?
No, I wouldn't do that, man. I hope you have a designated driver.
I do. I always do. I'm very
You do?
responsible.
Designated driver.
I do. I always do. I'm very
You do?
responsible.
Please do, bro.
I'm a
I
responsible
love you, and I don't want nothing to happen to you, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right?
I appreciate
All right,
it.
man.
Thanks.
I'm driving drunk. I'm driving drunk. All right, I got you. He said he got a designated driver, my peeps. Who else is drunk over here? Who else is drunk? Oh, my guy over here. My guy over here. He's blowing 12.3. You heard? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I thought I was going to bump into professional, lovely peeps, my guys. You heard? Unfortunately, all we got here is a whole bunch of drunkies. You feel me? A whole bunch of drunkies. Okay. That's who the mayor was speaking to. Okay. A whole bunch of drunkies. And that's insane, bro. That's insane, the people that are making choices for this town over here, bro. Stop playing with me. Don't drive and drink. You driving too? You driving too?
Right, we're the police looking for...
I hope you're not driving. I hope you have a designated driver, brother. You hear me? Because I really worry about you and all. I love you, man. I don't want nothing to happen to you. So don't drive. That's crazy, my peeps. A whole bunch of drunkies, bro. They... No wonder, no wonder.
Your girlfriend, a man left her. And she fought. Yeah, she's smart. It's unfortunate. You can't go to her house because she's married. Unless she's,
you got a vivid imagination.
Unless she's a swinger.
You got a vivid imagination.
How dare you?
Is she a swinger?
Oh, you got him on videotape? Defaming her?
You got me on videotape?
No, I didn't. Unfortunately, I was like, I was a picture of your sneakers when I walked away.
Look at Shorty, my people. Look at Shorty. Tough guy, man. Look at Shorty. Look forward, forward, forward.
Look at tough guy. Drunky, was that word you said? Is that a word? No, I didn't think so.
You driving, G? Get a designated driver. How about them apples?
All right. How about you take your own advice?
Get an Uber.
Huh?
Get you an Uber?
Yeah,
I'll get you an Uber.
You do, man. I'm not like trying to bully y'all or try. Oh, it's not funny, bro. I lost a wife driving drunk, so I really don't want you to drive drunk, bro.
I would never do that.
All right. So nothing against you, brother. Who are you, by the way? Who are you?
Oh, that's the town supervisor.
You just a citizen? Who?
That's the town supervisor.
Where?
Me. Right.
Him?
Yeah, half mile up. He's a town supervisor, half mile up.
Him?
Yeah, him.
Him?
Him. Name is John.
You the town supervisor? Public intoxication. Public intoxication.
Public intoxication?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm intoxicated.
You've been behaving, though. You've been behaving.
I've been very well.
Yeah, you good. You good. You good.
Very well. Thank you.
That's on a video earlier. John.
I think he's waiting for
We got Shorty over here. The toughest one is the smallest one, please. You heard?
Nice kick, baby.
Nice what?
Nice kicks.
Say word. Y'all just hanging around here with us, or y'all gonna leave one day? Nah, you good, bro. You've been the best, bro. You hear me? Nothing against you. Oh, Lord. So like I said, my peeps, don't drink, my peeps. You hear me? Don't drink, especially if you're going to come over here to these meetings with the mayors and handle city business. Don't drink, my peeps. You hear me? They get drunk and pull up to the meeting. Yo, Slice, that was good. Pop it off. So say something.
Oh, I know if they can hear me or not,
They
man.
can hear you, so let it out. They can hear you loud and clear. You got something to say for him, Slicer?
Hey, sir, don't be a bootlicker and don't drink and drive.
Never. Would not do that.
How about the bootlicking part? You lick boots? And you're a bootlicker?
And she refuses
The only bad thing is that well, he wasn't in there, so you know what I'm saying. He started to drink as long as he was working, so he alright, man. He Gucci. As long as he was driving.
Getaway driver. Eli, he was the getaway driver.
He said he gonna get an Uber.
Right.
You got it on camera now. You got it. He is. Your guy.
She said assault, my piece. You heard? The fishing pole from GGA fell on the floor. She said assault. You heard? Both of them at the same time. They said assault, assault.
I don't know. You tell me.
No, you're the one who made
You're
the
the
threat.
one running your lip constantly. You, everybody getting this, are the one that got the traffic ticket. That's the only reason you're here. You're crying like a little child, okay? You pled guilty to a parking ticket from another ticket that you got because you were guilty of both. That's the only reason you're here. And these clowns,
you don't know the
these
facts.
clowns are following you because they have no brain either.
You know what?
Grow up.
You don't know the facts.
You're the. Excuse me, sir. Sir, you look like the only clown standing out there. Look at you. You're skinny. You got dark circles around your eyes. You look drunk.
Did you plead guilty to something or did you not? And now you're going to whine about it?
Excuse me.
Go to bed. Go to bed.
I pled guilty to a double parking ticket, which I doubled.
Did you accept that you're an alcoholic? Did you accept that you're an alcoholic? How about that?
No, I
You did both. You pled guilty, and now you're still complaining about it.
Why are you yelling? And why
you're a clown. You are a clown. And
why
this is
are
a circus.
you not looking at the?
Yo, make sure you don't drive, bro. I'm worried about you, man. Make sure you don't drive drunk.
Nothing, but don't follow this guy.
Don't follow you what?
You're better than this.
No, I don't know what's going on between you guys.
I really think you got more brains.
Look what he's like. Good cop, bad cop. Right here. Good cop, bad cop. You would make a.
Well, you just called me a clown, though.
Everybody here is.
Wait, and you thanked him?
It's not a big deal.
See, this guy doesn't know anything about the facts. He doesn't know about.
He called Eli a clown, and Eli said thank you. The fuck?
Right, even the residents.
Tell him to go home. He's missing a meal.
You don't even care about the facts that are going on.
Yo, they still chilling over here, man. Please.
Earned $300,000 worth of lawsuits in New York City, and he's coming and policing your neighborhood. You don't care about that?
Do you know what $300,000 is in these days?
Can you believe this? Do you know the details of? You know the details
when
of these
was the last
settlements?
time you went to the doctor? Were you completely satisfied with it?
Look at the settlement detail.
Why don't you look at his NYPD rap sheet
all the time?
Why don't you look at his NYPD rap sheet? Look at his use of force, his
rap sheet.
abuse. Why don't you look at it?
Now it's a rap sheet.
Look at it.
50-8.org. Look up Kenneth Baker. Everyone watching this, look up Kenneth Baker. That's number 5651. You will see his rap sheet.
Yeah, see, now you don't want to say that. Why don't you look at it?
Yeah, he has nothing to say.
Bootlickers. Eli, you got 5 minutes, Eli. You got 3 minutes, Eli.
What's going on, guys? How you doing today?
You got 3 minutes, man.
Doing good? How you doing, sir? You okay, sir? God bless you.
You're the same kind of guy.
You video everything else, but you refuse to show that one.
You would love
every other
protect
video.
a sexual predator if they moved in this town. You'd be like, oh, but it's okay. They didn't do it to you.
Walker. Everybody walking, man. Y'all got things to do, man. Walking. Well, y'all was waiting for us to leave so y'all can get in your car and speed up.
No, I actually live upstairs.
Oh, so you good?
Don't need to speed anyway.
Yo, well, you don't like me, bro. If you don't know me. How you don't like me? You call me a clown, bro. You call me a clown. You insulted me, bro.
He's a clown.
Yeah, he said I'm a clown.
I'm a clown. Actually, I said you're better than him, and I don't know why you're following. That's what I said.
Thank you. But I think he's better.
It's only a matter of time before Officer Baker earns this fucking cost your village, because I don't live here. It's going to cost your village money.
Hey, yo, middle thing, huh?
PTSD,
Hey, yo, listen up, man. Y'all need to stop fucking playing with us, you heard? You ain't no fucking dick, and y'all public servants. Alright? Everybody pay taxes for y'all niggas, so treat us like a fucking human being. We your boss. You got the game boss, nigga. You hear me? We are your boss. Every time you see us, treat us like gods. You stupid mother.
That's what I'm talking about, gang.
I'm playing with me, yo.
Así mismo, panita.
Ya usted, bro.
Fuck out of here.
The prosecution dirty, the lawyers is corrupt. Police getting away with it, then Eli interrupts. So why you think I'm getting loud with it? I grew up getting locked up, and I'm not gonna ride with it.
The people's guys here.
Subscribe to his service.
We gotta get them subscriptions up.
Get them subscriptions.
Get them vibes up.
I've been to jail 50 times, and 50 times I done do shit. Out of those 50 times, they gave me 50 deals of bullshit. And after all this happened, yeah, you see me, I'm fine. I had to start from zero more than 50 times.
Let me see that shit, man.
I'm from LA, fool. I'm from LA. Search that shit. Ah, no
right
shit.
Right there. The first one. Subscribe to my shit.
Subscribe, though. Subscribe.
We got you.
Let me see. Subscribe right there. Subscribe to my shit.
Already done.
I don't fuck with dirty cops, you heard?